Good morning. Today we will study one more problem using mean sectional area method. So we have a problem here. Estimate the quantity of earthwork from chain age 20 to 26 measured with a standard 20-meter chain from the following data adopting average end area formula. Average end area formula is nothing but mean sectional area method only. The formation level at chain age 20 is 88.56. They have given the formation level at the chain age 20 and the road has a raising gradient of 1 in 100. The formation width of the road is 10, that is B is 10 meter given, and side slope in cutting S is 1:1 and in banking it is 2:1. So here you can see in the red I have written the given question, and with the black whatever is written it is the answer. I have tried it. So gradient they have given it is 1 in 100. It is 1 in 100, and if you take 1 in 100 and also we know that the chain age between 20 and 21 the length is 20 meter, it's already given here. So it is 1 by 100 into 20 is equals to 0.2. So you will get a gradient of 0.2. And what is the gradient they have given? It is raising gradient. It is a raising gradient of 1 in 100. So what you have to do is you have to go on adding these 0.2 to the given given formation level at the 20-meter chainage. So it's already given 88.50. It is given in the question for 20-meter chainage. So what you have to do is you go on adding this 0.2 to the previous formation levels. So if I go on adding, you will get these chainages. So I got these chainages and also calculate the difference between formation level and also ground level. So we will get these. And if you observe at the 20-meter chainage, we have two ground level. So what does it mean? What does the two ground level indicates? See, it is like, see, we have a profile like this. So 20, and when you reach 23, it is vertical. Okay. Why it is vertical? Because they are given two formation levels here. Two ground levels here. One ground level is here and another ground level is here. So one ground level is 88.20, so it will be here, and 19.40 it will be here. So at the same chainage we have two RL, means it is exactly vertical. It is exactly vertical. The ground will be exactly vertical. So you should know this. So if we calculate, you can see at the same point at the 20-meter chainage only, we have both positive and negative value. So that means the earthwork will change from banking to cutting at the 23rd chainage only. So your formation level is ground level is maybe like this, and you have a raising gradient. It may start like this. Yeah, it will start like this, and at the 20-meter chainage only, at this point only you will get both. At this point only you will get both banking and cutting. Okay, in previous time what you used to get banking and cutting between the chainage. Suppose if you have chainage, here one chainage and here one chainage, you used to get like this, right? That means between two chainages you used to get banking portion and cutting portion. But here in this case you are getting banking and cutting at the 23rd chainage itself. So I will show you the wait so here is the profile, cross-sectional elevation, sectional elevation of the road, longitudinal section of the road. So you can see here at the 23rd chainage, you have both. You can see it is vertical. See, it is vertical at the 20-meter 23rd chainage itself, and you know that at the 23rd chainage itself you have both positive and negative D. So here at this point you can see it is changing from banking to cutting. So you no need to calculate the portion of the length for the banking and portion of the length for cutting within the chainage. It will become very easy for you for the calculation. Now going back, yeah, this is a tabulation. We can see here for 20-meter chainage, ground level is given and formation level is given, and D. So I have already calculated it, and for the tabulation purpose I have written once more here. And B is given 10 meter. So the tabulation is BD and SD square. Next, you have to calculate both BD plus SD. So for 20 meter channage I have calculated, for 21 meter I have calculated, for 22nd channage I have calculated. And then I will calculate the total area here, BD plus SD square. And be careful about the side slope. What it is, banking it is 2.1 and for cutting it is 1.1. Be careful. So if D is positive, take B. If if D is negative, take 1:1. Okay. So I have calculated BD plus SD square. So this is the values I got for total area. And now what you have to do is we have to take the average of the area, means mean of the area. So what you will do, first 2, then second and third, then third and fourth used to take. So I have carried out the same way. And see here at the 23rd chainage we have 2 RLs, okay, and we have 2 depths, one is positive and another one is negative. Here it is not at 20 meter 23rd chainage only you have 2 depths, right? You have 2 depths. So this is the banking depth and this will be the cutting depth. So you will take these two for the banking, and since you already have one more depth for 23rd, that is for negative you have different depth, so don't take these two. Okay, don't take these two. So because you already have in 23rd 2 chainages, for the next 23rd 2 depths, for the next means for the cutting you take different areas. So if you see in the cross section in sectional elevation also, here you can see, so till here it is one area, so till here it is one area, and from here it is one area. Okay, so what you have to do is till here, till 23rd you can take it as a banking. 23rd positive as a take it as a banking, and 23rd from negative you can take it as a cutting. So what is the idea? You used to take average of these two, average of these two, right? Same you will take average of these two only, but here you have both positive and negative value. So from here onwards you will take negative value. So negative value here is you will get 1.3. So here the positive value is different. So that means you are taking 23rd twice only. Okay. Yeah. Now leave this. So since you have this negative value from the 23rd only, you're not skipping 23rd chainage, you're using 23rd chainage. So next go on taking the average of these areas. Then you will get the areas, and be careful about the sign also. Okay, and then after calculating area, you know what is the length. So here the length, you don't need to calculate the portion of the length for banking, portion of the length for cutting, since since the banking and cutting is changing at a it's meeting at a point of 23rd only. At 23rd only you have both banking and cutting point. So you don't need to calculate any extra lengths here. So the length between chainages, it is 20, it's already here, and then calculate the quantity, and be careful about the sign, and calculate the quantity by multiplying the mean sectional area with the length and write it in the appropriate table, whether it is banking and cutting, and find out the total quantity of the earthwork. And if you see, I have used only two pages here. Sometimes what they will do, they will not ask even this page, they will not ask even this. Okay, they will directly ask this table, but there will be little they will give a little bit of changes. Some trickies will be there. If they ask only this table, it may banking changing to cutting, or cutting changing to banking, and you may have to calculate the length of the portion for banking and for cutting. So that portion will be there only if they ask you this table. Suppose if they ask you this also, I think this table will be quite easy.